Hi, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. My name is Rabbi Ron Goldberg. My special gratitude tonight to Ron and Lynn Freeman. I'm going to tell you, thank you for asking, Lynn. Yeah, I did. I used to joke that when I came in here and I looked to the back of the room, the time it was like being in a casino, because casinos don't have clocks in them for obvious reasons. But now, thanks to Ron and Lynn, we have a clock in the back of the room. And if I squint really carefully, I can see it. So I know by the clock on the wall it is time to begin. It is time to welcome in Shabbat. To my friends, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashare, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Malachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The sun on the treetops is no longer seen. Come, let us welcome Shabbat, the true queen. Behold her descending, the holy, the blessed, with her God's angels of peace and rest. Come now, dear queen, with us abide. Come now, Shabbat, our bride. Shalom Aleichem, angels of peace. Please join me on page 15, and we'll sing together L'chuna Ranina. L'chuna Ranina, L'chuna Ranina, L'chuna Ranina, L'Adonai. L'chuna Ranina, L'chuna Ranina, L'chuna Ranina, L'Adonai. Ria Naria, L'tzur Yishenu, Kadma Panav B'toda. Ria Naria, L'tzur Yishenu, Izmi Rot Naria. L'chuna Ranina, L'chuna Ranina, L'chuna Ranina, L'Adonai. L'chuna Ranina, L'chuna Ranina, L'chuna Ranina, L'Adonai. Harden not your heart in the ways of your ancestors who tried and tested me in the wilderness, even though they had witnessed my miracles. 40 years of contending with that generation led me to say they are wayward and care not for my ways. In my indignation, therefore, I swore, never would they reach my land, the land of peace, the land of rest. Arbim Shanak with the door, Omer Am Toev Lephem, Behem Lo Yadu Durakai, Asher Nishpati Be'afi, Im Yavon El Menuchati. We continue on page 19. Let's read responsively in the English on page 19. Adonai is sovereign, nations tremble. Adonai is enthroned on high, the very earth quivers.
Adonai is great in Zion, exalted. Praise God for God.
The sovereign mighty rules with the love of justice. You alone bring about equity, gaining justice and compassion to the people of Jacob. Moses, Aaron, and Samuel, God's chosen ones, called out to Adonai, who answered them in a pillar of cloud. You responded to them with compassion, even as you rebuked them for their offenses. Exalt Adonai and bow towards God's holy mountain. Adonai, our God, is holy. Continue on page 20 with Mizmor LeDavid. Please sing with me. Mizmor LeDavid, Avul Adonai b'nei Elim. Avul Adonai kavod va'oz. Avul kevod shemo. Ishachavu Adonai b'hagrat kodesh. Kol Adonai alamayim. Il hakavod hirim Adonai alamayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach. Kol Adonai dehadar. Kol Adonai shover arazim. Vaishaver Adonai et harzei halvanon. Vayarkidem kimo egel. Lebanon b'sir yom kimo ben re'emim. Kol Adonai posat lamodesh. Kol Adonai Yachil Mibar. Yachil Adonai Mibar Kadesh. Kol Adonai Yafole Ayalot. Vayechasot Ya'arot. Uvachelo Kulo. Omer Kavod. Adonai Lamavu Yashav Vayeshev Adonai Melech Leolam. Adonai Oz Le'amo Yiten. Adonai Yivarech et Amo V'Shalom. Yeah, I shared with everybody our retirement plan of opening up a bed and breakfast in the mountains by spot. And we're doing our part to practice for that. Judy is baking. I was quality controlling some of the things we'll be having tomorrow. Looking good. And for my part of practicing for a spot, I was doing dishes. So far, so good. But in projecting ourselves to spot, we imagine ourselves as the Kabbalists going out into the forest to welcome in the Shabbat bride, like we welcomed in Ruthie. And we just seeing if you're paying attention. And we turn to page 21 for L'chadodi. L'chadodi li'prag kala p'nei Shabbat ne'kabela. L'chadodi li'prag kala p'nei Shabbat ne'kabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad. Ish mi'anu elham yuchad. Adonai Echad, Ushmo Echad, L'Shem Ultiferet V'Lilah, L'Chadodi Li'Prag Kala, P'nei Shabbat Ne'kabela, Li'Prag Shabbat L'Chu B'Nucha, Ki Makor HaBracha, Me'Ro Kedem Nesucha, Sof Maseh, B'Machshavati La, L'Chadodi Li'Prag Kala, P'nei Shabbat Ne'kabela. Turn to page 22. We rise and face the back of the room. We go to the last paragraph. Oy v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'sola, toker munei am segula. Boy kala, L'Chadodi Li'Prag Kala, P'nei Shabbat Ne'kabela. May be seated. We say to those who are in mourning, those observing a yard site, Amor Kog, Inakep, Ekem, Echok Shar, Amalit Sion, Yerushalayim. To the Holy One, blessed be He, comfort you, midst of the other mourners for Zion and Jerusalem. We read on page 23, responsibly, the 92nd Psalm. It is good to acclaim Adonai, to sing your praise, exalted God.
To affirm your love each morning, and you say your faithfulness each night, for the music of the lute and the melody of the harp.
Your works, Adonai, make me glad. I sing with joy of your creation.
How vast your works, Adonai. Your designs are beyond our grasp.
The thoughtless cannot comprehend, the foolish cannot fathom this.
The wicked may flourish, springing up like grass, but their dew is stale, for you are supreme breath.
Your enemies, Adonai, your enemies shall perish. All the wicked shall crumble.
But thee you have greatly exalted. I am anointed with great oil. I have taken down all my foes. I have heard the barrier of my attack.
The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. They shall grow tall like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they will thrive in the court of our God.
They shall bear fruit even in old age. They shall be ever fresh and fragrant. Proclaim, Adonai is just, my rock, and there is no God.
Before we do Baruch Hu, words I never thought I would say. It is so good to feel the air conditioning kicking on in March.
Okay, good.
My friends, page 28, we rise for the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam Va'ed. May be seated. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, who rules the universe. Your word brings the evening dusk. You open with wisdom the days of the dawn sky and design the day with wondrous skill. Set out the successions of seasons and arrange the stars in the sky according to your will. On the nights of Ba'ot, you create day and night, going away the light from darkness and darkness away from light. Hashem, O God, your sovereignty shall rule forever. Embrace us. Praise to you, Adonai, for each evening's dusk. Marbrionu may be Lila, no deal ben Yonu ben Lila, Adonai Sabaoth Shemo, El Chai HaYam, Tamid Lokalenu Leolam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, Amari Arabi. Page 29, let's sing together. Avat Olam Beit Yisrael, Amcha Hakta, Torah Mitzvot, Mishpatim, Otanu Limadetah, Alkein Adonai Eloheinu, Shofeinu V'chumeinu, Nasiach Echukecha, V'nishmach B'divrei Toratecha, Le'olam Va'ed, V'hem Chayinu V'yor Yameinu, V'hem Negeh Yomam V'layla, V'avas Haser Mimenu Le'olamim, Baruch Atah Adonai, Oheb Amo Yisrael. Page 30, we cover our eyes, we recite together. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'kol levavecha, b'kol nafshecha, b'kol me'odecha, v'hayu advarim ha'elim, asher anochi mitzavecha, hayom alevavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'beitecha, v'lechtecha b'derech, v'shachtecha b'kumecha, v'shartam liot ayadecha, hayulatotafot einenecha, v'taftam b'beitecha, v'bisharecha. Bill, can you read the English for us, please?
You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. And these words which I command you this day, you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children, and recite them at home and away, night and day. Bind them with the light on your hand. And as a reminder above your eyes, inscribe them upon the doorposts of your home and upon your gates.
Amen. We continue silently to page 31. Tiskeru vasitim akomitzvotai, vaitim kedoshim lilohechem. Ani anohechem, asher tzitiachem eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem lehakim, ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem. Top of page 32. And if we do not close out, we can lane. Mokutil Baraton Kiblu Alehem, Moshe Miriam B'nai Israel, Hanashir Simcha Rabah, Ulam, Mi Chamocha B'Elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Norati Lo Tosef Eleh, Mohutacha Rubonecha, V'Yom Moshe, Ze'eli Anu V'Yamru, Noyim lo leolam vayet v'nemar ki pagadnu Yaakov v'lo miat hazak mimenu baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael. Besides me, with the change of weather, who is not sleeping well? That's right. So we say, luckily for us, there is a prayer for a good night's sleep coming up next to Hashkivenu, page 33. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom, Amidenu Mokenu L'chaim V'chos Aleinu Sukkot Shlemecha. Help us, Adonai, to lie down in peace and awaken us again, our sovereign, to life. Spread over us the shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, O God, who watches over us and delivers us, our gracious and merciful ruler. Throughout our going and our coming from life, grant us life and peace, now and always. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Praise to you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over his people Israel, and over Yerushalayim. Ushmor seitenu v'enu l'chaim l'shalom, me'atah v'ad olam. V'pros oleinu sukkot shlomecha. Baruch atah Adonai, v'prei sukkot shalom aleinu, v'kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim. Hetzi Kaddish before Amidah, page 34. Ikada v'ikada shemei rabah. Madi brafi v'tevim mikmachutei. V'chaye pon yom mekot. V'chaye do pon bejes Israel. Bagala, Bagala, Uvizman Kari, Bimaru, Yeheshme, Rabam Bora, Yolam, Yom Maya, Yiparak, Ishtabak, Yiparvituman, Vidnase, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shemedi Kudisha, Leila, Mikuberkachav, Shirata, Tushbechata, Benechemata, Tamiram, Dilma, Nimaru. We rise for Silent Amidah, pages 35b through page 40. Lahenu, Lahavotino, Vimotino, Retavinu, Patenu, Pachinu, Miswataka, Vatinko, Kinu, Vitarataka, Sabinu, Mitubaka, Sampinu, Vishuataka, Charlie Binalov, the Pabiamet, Quino, No, Hinu, Baba, Ratsun, Shabak, Kochapa, Nukubai, Israel, Makache, Shemepa, Baruch, Atad, Nahai, Rekatamu, Israel, Bashalom. Page 48, Yikadav, Yikadashami, Rabah, Yamadi, Rakhu, Tev, Yamlik, Mahu, Tev, Iphone, Yomekon, Badakot, Beit Yisrael, Agalav is Mankari, Bimru, Amen, Ishme, Rabah, Mavora, Yola, Mil Maya, Yiba, Yibrakish, Tabaki, Parva, Truman, Vitnase, Vitadar, Vitalev, Vitalosh, Medikudisha, Elam, Mikover, Kata, Bishurata, Tushkata, Nakamata, Namiran, Biamavimru, Jacob also put about a phone, the Kosho Kadabahun Shmaya Vimru, Amen. Hishlamar Abin Shemaya, Amelin Voko Yisrael Vimru, Say Shalom Bimramav, Huya Se Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Vimru, Imru, Amen. See, that's the problem with bad decision making. I should have picked the melody and run with it. My friends, Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodesh v'elav ratzon hikilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishi, v'huyam tefillah l'mikrei kodesh, zefer l'tziat mitzvayim. Ivanu Vakarta, Vietanu Kidashta, Nikol Hamim, Vishama Kochaka, Yahavaru Ratson, Vikatanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. Be seated. No, I was thinking, Brenda, that's probably what threw you off. I don't do that very often, and it just you didn't have to agree, Ron, but thank you very much. I wanted to talk a little bit tonight about the war. I just don't see any good way to avoid it. It is upon us. And of course, I speak about the war we conduct on our own homes right now as we prepare for Pesach. Really? I wanted to talk about Passover prep a little bit tonight because it intrigues me seeing how so many people declare war on their own house. Okay? Passover, happy holiday, sad holiday. One vote for happy. Okay, one abstention. Why both?
Well, happy that the first reason, sad because what they had to go through the other thing.
Huh. Okay. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought of it that way, though. That kind of works. Okay. Passover is an unabashedly happy holiday. Purim, super happy. Passover, except for that matzah thing, pretty happy. Okay. We're celebrating Zman Cherutenu, a liberation from Egypt. What's the one thing we're told we can't eat?
Leaven.
Right, leaven product. Okay, so bagels, pizza, bread, pasta, cake,
Oh, no.
cookies. No. Hang on, Phil.
Don't go there, Phil.
Virtually any fluffy food is forbidden.
Corn salad.
Hold on to that for a second. In addition to that, how do we get these products out of our house?
let's go back to the very beginning. How do you get them out of your house? Option A, that's right. This is not a trick question.
Oh, eat them.
Consume them. Use them up. Right now, Judy is going through our refrigerator and freezer, pulling out mystery packages and Tupperware. Sometimes it's pretty good. Sometimes it's a mystery. Okay? But you start getting rid of the stuff that's been inhabiting your closet. She was cleaning out a baking pantry. I found chocolate bars in there that I'd forgotten I had bought from Trader Joe's. And you know what? They were pretty good last night watching TV. Okay? You consume them. How else do you get rid of them? Yes, some you give away, you give away, you donate. But the idea being, you got to get them out of your house. Okay? How much can remain in the house? You think? We're going to get there, but you're right. A feather. So you're supposed to do a search the night before with a feather and a candle. And then you're supposed to use the feather to dust everything up, right? Yeah, craziness. Okay. Only the Jewish people, right? Traditionally, you're keeping kosher. You're making some of your world famous meat chili. It's famous. You've got a big pot of it. And you reach across and accidentally drop a couple of shavings of cheese in there. You're right. Keep going.
I know.
It's all is right. So I'm going to do the long version though. Okay. So you've got this big vat of chili. To throw food away, to waste food is a. That's right. To kill a mockingbird is a sin, and to waste food is a sin. Okay. You're not going to throw that away because you contaminated it with a little bit of cheese. If it's 1/60th, it's all shishim.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The formula is 1/60th. If your quantity of meat is 1, you're fine. Okay, except on Passover. In Passover, there's no cancellation. It's either kosher for Pesach or it's not. So we go Meshuggah. My mom used to put down contact paper on everything. She would cover stuff with tin foil or aluminum foil, right? How many people see this? You have your cooktop, right? You lift it up.
Right.
Then what do?
You either first have to wash it really well.
Okay, that's the cooktop itself, right?
Okay. Then you can put either aluminum foil. These days they have tins that you can put underneath it.
Okay.
Then just give it a wash, clean, and then put that on.
You've got the cooktop up.
Right.
What do you do while it's up?
Oh, you burn the flame.
Okay, you're going to do that too. But also, some people vacuum the whole area down there. Okay, don't you we're cleaning, so you're vacuuming. What are you vacuuming up?
Hummus.
No, you're not.
Oh.
No, you're not vacuuming hummus. You know why? You know you're not vacuuming hummus? Hummus is what? What is hummus? Okay, what's bread? More basic. What is bread?
Yeast and water.
Nope. What did you say, Lynn? More basic. Bread is what?
Yeast.
What is bread?
Lemon.
You're making a sandwich. You need bread. Why? Very good. Absolutely. You need the starch plant. But bread is food. Bread is food, right? That schmutz that you're vacuuming up under the cooktop.
It's food.
Okay, Phil, I'm going to call your bluff. Okay? You've got a big carton of yogurt. You got some frozen yogurt. Are you going to sprinkle that schmutz? Because you said it's food. You're going to sprinkle that schmutz over the yogurt? You eat it?
No.
Why?
Because
It's food.
it's stale, it's old,
It's worse than that.
it's rancid.
It's worse than that.
It will make you sick.
Better than that. It's charcoal. It's charcoal. Whatever else it is, it's not food anymore. It's been under there so long, it's been exposed to so much heat. At best, it's charcoal.
Of course, you're talking about gas stoves.
Even if it's an electric, they have the same problem. It's going to be under there under that heat. It's charcoal. How many people here eat charcoal? I'm hearing absolutely nobody volunteering on that.
And if you don't want to admit to it in public, that's okay.
There are 12-step programs for that,
Yeah,
exactly, okay? It's not food. Listen, that you want to clean under there is very nice, but it's not, that schmutz is not scraping up your kitchen, it's not food. How many people own dogs? Brenda, we're looking at you. Okay? Do you buy kosher for Pesach dog food? Okay, don't answer that.
I don't.
Yeah.
It depends on, if I will, for my cat, I will sell her for the thing of Pesach and the food and everything, and I then am just taking care of her for somebody else. But I don't buy
under the theory
kosher.
so under the theory of voluntary HaYam, of protecting animal life,
Yes.
you have sold your cat to some unsuspecting stranger, but you're taking care of her.
No, I am taking care of her for that unsuspecting stranger.
Okay. You know, I like that. I get the little theory there. It's very nice. But I'm going to go a little different direction.
I don't get it.
Okay, I'm gonna, well,
I don't buy special.
I got you. I would put out there is dog food. Okay, besides my little brother, anybody here ever try kibble?
No.
Somehow I knew that was coming on.
Oh,
And okay, that's very much a boy thing. Okay, boys will try it, even on a double dog dare. Girls know better. Okay, my brother we used to wonder why the dog was losing weight. We discovered the little brother was eating the kibble and the dog wasn't. But I digress. When I see people buying kosher for Pesach pet food, kosher for Pesach toothpaste, they get a little obsessive about the contents of their medications. My friends, listen again. I tend to be a little lenient on these things. It tends to be my nature. I'm not a believer in a stringency for the sake of being stringent.
I will buy a new tube for Pesach, just because it's fresh for me. And then, there's no chance, and I will also have a new toothbrush for Pesach.
Okay, I get that. Okay, you're at least you're separating it out. Okay, just like we do for Shabbat, we read the Kodesh Lachol. We separate between normal weight and holiness, and that makes sense to me. And this, my point where I'm going with all this is, cleaning the house for Passover is good. Getting the comments out covers a wide variety of topics. Good thing. Give me 1 second. Declaring war in your house, not good. Bill?
I was just gonna say that Chabad, around the corner from me, they have a burning of the helmets at the fire department every year.
So if you go to Jerusalem this time of year, the morning of Leil Seder, the morning of the fumes of smoke going up around the city, and it's symbolically the remaining promise. I did that when I lived in Jerusalem. It was kind of fun. When I worked at Jerusalem, I burned symbolically a stick of bread. Again, it's a boy thing. We like to play with fire. Girls are smarter than that. But, it's a symbolic burning of it. And when you burn that, you have a legal formula saying that there is now no longer any plummets in my house. Anything that's there is hefker. Hefker means ownerless. That it's not mine. Whoever it belongs to, it's not me. So I kind of get that.
When you think about all the people and all the places you could give that food to, the people who need it, instead of burning it.
Well, you're not burning,
You're not burning the food,
you're
you're
not
burning
burning all your food.
You're burning a
just
symbolic.
symbolic
Oh, I
thing.
think.
You give your
I
food
take
to
it
the
across the
poor.
bread.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
crust the bread,
Yeah.
wrap it up in some
Thank you.
paper towel, a little bit lighter fluid.
Even Orthodox Jews don't burn all their food.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
We,
I need
we,
to be
we
straightened
live in
out.
a world of scarcity. We live in a world where food is a blessing.
Yes.
Judaism very much emphasizes food is an expression out of Pirkei Avot. Ein kemach, ein Torah. That you need that even in a world of Torah, you need bread. Okay? You like to eat. All of it. Okay? Don't declare war in your house. Clean it for Pesach. Get the schmutz out, get the hummus out. But don't dye anything. When I see people taking like a blowtorch to their stove, and at least tell me you're having fun. I mean, that's the thing I'll say. Yeah, I get that, but tell me you're having fun. Doesn't mean you're doing that because it always makes me feel, Passover observance is kind of interesting. People who year-round will go to Cupid's Hot Dogs and get a pork hot dog with chili and cheese, or Pesach become kebabniks. It's funny to watch. I don't understand it. Actually, I kind of do. Because what is the most observed Jewish holiday?
Passover.
Is Passover. It's not even close. People say to me stuff like, "Oh, it's got to be Hanukkah." No. It's got to be Rosh Hashanah. No. It's got to be Yom Kippur. No. It's Pesach. Why is Pesach the most observed holiday?
It's the last supper to, oh, it's observed by the Catholics now too.
Hold the Catholics for a second. You can say,
I put the Seder in the, because it's like a home holiday, a family holiday that has been passed down. Most Jews have been to a Seder.
okay, maybe 1.5 to that.
Okay.
It is a home holiday. It is something people grew up with, and it's play acting.
Yeah.
You're acting it out. Okay? It's fascinating to me in that regard. Jews who have wandered away from the path, do 3 things. They will do a brit milah if they have a baby boy. By the way, with what the oil costs nowadays, it's surprising that they will have a brit milah. They will put a mezuzah on their home. And they will do some type of Passover seder. They might not do the sundown to midnight seder, but they will stop in some way, shape, or form and have one. Ron, what's the longest seder you've been to?
That's
Yeah.
it. I've been to walking.
Right by some of the American Black friends. You have to quit it before midnight. That's the rule.
Why?
So, no, that's what my old black friend told me.
I think they're going with that
Oh, my God.
the Machat B'chorot, the slaying of the firstborn, was at midnight. I think that's what it's coming from. Yep.
I've been to my granddaughter's mother-in-law. We didn't start eating until almost 10 o'clock.
I can picture that. I was at Seder in Yerushalayim. Actually, it's a very cool Seder. The people we were at, a Prince of Genius from her Israeli dance days back in the 1960s, they had a great apartment with a picture window view of the old city, and his great aunts were there, both of whom were Auschwitz survivors. It was a very cool moment in some way. Passover, I'm absolutely happy. Most observed holiday, and I think these reasons of play acting and the prep. People remember their mothers and their grandmothers going crazy about it, and I get it, and I think that's why it's so indelibly ingrained on us. Thoughts, any questions about Passover or Passover prep before we wrap up? You're all done, Lynn? That's the funny thing. We're kind of in that same that in between land. It's like they'll open up a new package of bread. You know, they'll open up a new box of cereal. You know, it is kind of an in between land. It's true. Looking forward to everybody having a wonderful Pesach. Join us here second night. Bill, to your point about the the Catholics. The Catholics don't observe Passover. They do have Good Friday. They do have Easter. They do have Holy Week, with Palm Sunday and all that, but they don't celebrate Passover.
There are some Catholic churches that have actually had the Last Supper and had the Seder. They have, I remember this several years ago when they were starting to do that in some of the Catholic.
I'm with you, my closest, one of my closest friends is Catholic,
No, I
and
did.
she's never,
This was when I lived in the San Gabriel Valley.
yeah, I've
Um,
never,
The Catholics do thing that they do to
That they actually were starting to
They-
observe that. Not as Passover, but as the Last Supper.
oh, that's different.
But it was they would still use a lot of it.
I will say this, our Christian friends are fascinated by Passover. It is intrinsically tied to the Easter holiday. If it goes as I'm hoping since the RSVP for, some of the chaplaincy staff from Ventura maybe they still be joining us here
That'll be nice.
for Passover the second night. They're curious. They've heard about the Passover, but they've never been to one. I said, we have seats. So we look forward to them joining us. Other thoughts? In that case, announcements.
Oh, that's me.
Huh?
Okay, so we have services tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., live and live stream. The kiddush is prepared by somebody, Judy Goldberg.
Very good.
Yeah, okay. Thursday, April 2nd is second night of Seder, like Rabbi mentioned. We will have a Seder service and a community Seder, 5 p.m. live only. There are no services on Friday, April 3rd and 4th. No live stream, no service. Thursday, April 9th, we'll get together for services for 8th day of Passover. 10 a.m. will be our Yizkor service included. That's live and live stream. Tuesday, April 14th, we will be having Yom HaShoah services on Zoom at 7 p.m. There are memorial candles in the box over here on the table by the coffee that are for Yom HaShoah. Friday, April 17th is Erev Shabbat services, 7:30 p.m. live and live streamed at 7:30. Saturday, April 18th, Shabbat services, 10 a.m. live and live streamed. Classes on Zoom. Rabbi is going to have his class, Challenges of Israeli Democracy, on Thursday, March 26th at 7 p.m. It will be, join us as he holds an interactive discussion on the challenge of Israeli democracy and the ongoing conflict between religious and secular agendas and groups. My classes for Musar will not resume till Thursday, April 16th. Okay?
After taxes.
Yeah. And that'll be 16th, 23rd, and 30th. A ritual and board meetings. There will be a ritual meeting on Sunday, April 19th at 10 a.m. on Zoom, followed by the board meeting at 11. All are invited to attend. If you're not a member and not on the board, please email Brenda for the link. And the flyers, the Passover Seder is over there on the table. Birthdays. This month, Arlene Davis is March 20th. Stephen Kirish is March 23rd. And somebody named Ruth Resnick is March 31st.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
And order gift cards. You can order, oh, here's an idea. Order gift cards to buy groceries and stuff and things like that for your Passover food. Pretty good, Brenda, huh? And that's it.
And
Do
this
you want
one.
me to do the yard site?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Today we're going to call the yard site the following individuals. Ruth Gotch, mother of Steve Gotch. George Kunstad, husband of Hilda Kunstad, Zal. Rosalind Lee Gustafson, wife of Henry Gustafson, Zal. Morris Rosenthal, father of Alma Baranke.
May their memories be for a blessing. All those who are in mourning, all those observing Yortzeit, please join me on page 52 for the mourner's Kaddish. Yikadal, Yikadash, Mirabah,
Amen.
Yomad, Yibrach, Yerutev, Yamlik, Mafutev, V'chayechon, Yomechon, Uchayid, Achol Beit Yisrael, V'agalav, Yizman, Karib, V'imru,
Amen.
Yehesh, Me, Rabba, Mevorach, V'alam, Umei, Omaya. Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitbar, Yitfaman, Yitmaseh, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shmei Kudishah, Ela Mikol Barkata, Bishirata, Tushbachata, Benechamata, Jamaran Bilma, Bimru,
Amen.
Yehesh, Lomar, Rabba, Min Shemaya, Chaim, Alinu, Valpoy, Yisrael, Bimru,
Amen.
Osesh, Lamberamav, Yase Shalom, Alinu, Valpoy, Yisrael, Bimru.
Amen.
We're going to conclude on page 395 with Hatikva and a prayer for peace. We ask that peace be restored to our world, that our American and servicemen who are in harm's way and Israelis who are in shelters be granted peace and safety. Ruthie, do you have your key with you for the ark? When we're done here, can you unlock us? Because Ron is going to help me set the Torah up for Passover. Then you'll tell him, okay? You'll tell Ron he's going to help me roll the Torah for Passover after we get something to drink, okay? Thank you. Kol balev aknima nefesh Yehudi homiya Pate mizrakadima Ayin Letzion Sophia Lo Avdati Kvatenu Ati Abanshnotopayim Liotopavshi Be'artseinu Eretz Yerushalayim. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.